Hey guys, how you doing? Got a little different video for you. What do you think? We're inside the truck. You know, something new. Or see how you guys like it. I have a unboxing slash install video for you guys today. You know, you ready? We can go take a look and see what we got. A lot of overtime. We'll step outside though. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're going to be doing a real quick install, and as you can see, it kind of looks like my other video, but we actually have something a little bit different today. I needed somewhat of a table to work with, because as you guys can see, I got myself my floor mats, and I did get the Husky liners. I got the exact contour ones. You know, they are made in the USA. So let's go ahead and get these open and see what they look like. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let me get the tape there. Oh, the other ones came off easy. Let's get this opened up. Got my knife again. There you go. There you go. We got them. Nothing special about the bagging of them. Let's get them unbagged. Once again, I'm doing another unbagging, I guess. And like I said, I did get the exact contour. These are the ones that are a little bit rubberier than the other ones. So, lifetime guarantee. You got your, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's a little breezy. You have your left or driver's side, and then right or passenger side, which this is the passenger side one. And then it also comes with the little lockdown nut so that you can lock them into the floor. And then I guess they want to sell you more stuff. So you can see it is a nice little brochure. So I will be getting one for the back. I only got the fronts today. So see how I like them before I purchase the back ones. So let's get this. There we go. I don't have a garage, so we gotta do things like that. So there you go. Looks nice. It'll work. Then this will be the driver's side one. Let's get this open. We'll put this one in that hook. Try to keep it out of the way. And there you go. Looks good. So I will say that it looks like the Husky, their logo, the Guaranteed for Life logo. Don't know if it's supposed to be on the passenger side, but I guess it should be. Let's see if it's in the bag. It is cold. Nope, don't see it in there. So, let's see what we got. We'll go ahead. I'll tuck these in here. We'll go around to the truck and I'll show you the main reason why I needed to get these. Because you guys, I don't know if all of you know, but I work in a machine shop, so as you can see, this is what happens after like a month and a half of owning my truck. So I mean, it's pretty brutal, and I can tell you by the back ones. The back ones are still brand new. So, I mean, you can see what happened to it in such a short time. So, I'll go ahead and get you set up on the inside, and we'll get this install started. What do you say? Alright, here we are. We're back in the truck. So, I'm going to do this just like everybody else would, you know. Remove factory floor mats, if installed. Alright. Try not to get all this extra crap. I think I'm gonna have to go back and vacuum my car. Wasn't expecting that. So it says take that one out. And then let me get some of this extra stuff out of here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and vacuum. Get that out of there. And then I love how it says do not remove the factory installed carpeting. Who would remove the carpeting? When installing your floor liners, remove the floor mat retention hooks on your vehicle's driver's side floorboard. Install the 2 snap-in fasteners provided and align retention hole in the floor liner over the hole and screw on the caps to secure your driver's side liner. Secure your passenger side liner by screwing in retention screws into carpet and align liner over and blah 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 screw cap. Okay, so let's see, how do we get these out of here? When all else fails, just pull, right? I actually know that they as you can see, they have the little like springy clips, so you can either get in there with a screwdriver and do that, or if you push really hard in one direction, it'll close it up a little bit and then you can pry it up to get it out. And by the way, guys, be careful, because you see that? That's a sharp little point right there. That thing jabbed me a few times. It's really small, but man, that thing really gets you. So, let's see. Now we grab our driver's side one. I want to make sure the holes line up properly first. Okay, putting this in, getting it to an area where it feels like it wants to sit. And you can see that my holes line up on that side and on that side. So, now that I know that's going to work, now I'll take this back out. And now it's time to install our little cap things. So, here we go. Let's open up the bag and watch everything go everywhere. What do you say? Oh, there's instructions for that too. Neat. So, you can see this is 2-part. Let me sit down here. You can see it has a threaded piece, which this screws onto, like that. And then this matches the bottom of that. Oops. You can see that they match. So, pop it in, screw it down. Sounds easy enough, right? Don't think I'm going to get poked by this one now. But I will thread it down. I'll keep the cap on and pop it into place. Then I'll unscrew it. There you go. We got one done. Do the same thing with number 2. Pop it in. Unscrew it. Take that off. Slide. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you didn't get sick. So now we want to just push that over the hole there, push that over the hole there, and take our, I guess you could call them hand nuts. Make sure everything's sitting down flush. Really hard to get these started. Make sure they're all the way up. Push that down. Put this on top. And twist, right? But, as you can see how that's recessed a little bit like that? It's not completely flat. It doesn't go right down to the bottom. Let me see if I can get you a better angle here. See, there it looks flat. But if you turn it to the side, you see how it sits down a little recessed? It's really hard to grab on. But you can feel it, it's sitting in there. Let me push down real hard. You really got to push down to crank these on here, it seems like. And now, I can't get these to lock on. Yeah, can't get them to lock on, guys. That's not good. Push that down. It's down good and tight. Won't lock in. So, let's see what we got here. Let's take that out. And now let's see if this will lock in without it being in the carpet. Let's see if this will work. No, look at that. Can't get them to lock into place. Because you can see that when this is put in, right there. Right here. You see that gap that's there? Hopefully you guys can. You see that gap? Now if I just give it a little twist, a quarter of a turn, it pops apart. So right there is the gap that you have. Now I'm going to give it a quarter of a turn to lock it. Now that gap right there is what the gap should be for the thickness of your floor mat. But I'm not saying that. These floor mats are thicker than that. Let me see if I can get you guys down here to see the thickness of the floor mat in comparison. Now mind you, that's barely, see the thickness there, and you see the opening there. Yeah, wow, it's, I'll get that started. Now you can see it barely starts. You see that thickness there compared to the thickness of the liner? They're almost exactly the same. They won't lock together. I don't know how this is supposed to work, but I'm guessing it's supposed to screw on. But right there, we are at the thickness of that floor mat. So that's not going to work. So that seems like it's two things. That seems like it's two things that I'm having a problem with these floor mats. I'm not impressed. I'm really not. And these came highly recommended also. And I tried it with both of them, and it just doesn't seem to work. So I think they might be going back, guys.